I'm about to tell you the story about how I found baking soda. You know, it was 2 years ago. I had a hangover. It was a Saturday morning. I went to the gym, Extreme Iron Pro, best gym in Dallas. But then I was like, man, I got bad heartburn. I need something. So I Googled it real quick. I was like, what's good for heartburn? It was Tums, baking soda came up. I was like, baking soda, that's the cheapest option. So I ran to Kroger's right around the corner, got some baking soda. I had my normal gallon of water, 2 gallons. But I sat there, I didn't know how much to use. Instead of wasting more time to Google, because I already had pre-workout earlier, I was like, I'm just gonna pour a lot in here. It's a whole gallon. We'll see what happens. I poured a crazy amount of baking soda in that gallon, right? Didn't measure it at all. So then I start working out and I'm like, oh damn, I feel good now. I burped a few times and then I was like, oh, everything was crazy. Everything was like damn near PRs being hit. Chest, buys, and then I was like, man, I have so much energy. After 2 hours, I had gravity boots on that were 4 pounds each. I had done at least maybe about 500 leg raises with 4 pound weights on my feet. Soaked in shirt and sweat. I changed shirts 3 times. I always keep extra shirts in case I end up sweating through too much. I don't like being that dude in the gym that's all wetting machines and stuff. But after 2 hours go by, I'm like, yo, I call my wife. I'm like, I'm not coming home for a minute because I have enough energy to do a whole nother workout. I did a whole nother 2 hours and I was like, whoa, this is getting crazy. No energy had left. Do another 2 hours, gallons finished. I start to cramp. I've been there 6 hours in the gym. There's probably cameras from that gym that will show you that I was there for 6 hours 2 years ago. So I was like, man, I was like, oh, something's wrong. I was like, did I evolve? I had been thinking I was going to evolve for a long time, like maybe just become a Super Saiyan or something, right? So I was like, yeah, wait, I need to figure out what's going on. So I start driving home and my leg cramps. I'm like, oh, cramp. I was like, oh man. And I always had bad cramp problems. I didn't make it to special forces because of cramps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like my cramps are so bad, like the muscle moves around and I fall on the ground, I'm screaming. People have seen it. It was like, yo, I gotta go get Pedialyte. So I start driving to Walmart. I'm like, oh, cramping, chest, shoulder, back. I had done every upper body muscle group and over 1,000 ab exercises. So with weight. So I get to Walmart and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get to the Pedialyte. I get out my car and I'm like, oh, cramp, body seizing up. I'm like, oh shit. I'm screaming. Everybody in the parking lot's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. I'm wearing gravity boots. I got a salty, sweaty shirt on. I was like, oh, freaking out. So I run into Walmart screaming, like, cramping everywhere. Everybody starts running. They all start running like a monster came into Walmart. They're like, oh, people leaving the Walmart. This is the Walmart on Coit and George Bush. So I was like, I barely get to the Pedialyte, limping and screaming. I get there, I grab the Pedialyte, I fall to the ground. Like I had just made it on my last drops of whatever I had, right? So I'm drinking the Pedialyte. I lay on the ground in a puddle of sweat. The whole floor is wet. And I'm screaming. I'm like, going through cramps. I finished the whole Pedialyte. And 4 workers come out and a manager. And they're like, sir, what are you doing? I was like, I'm having a bad cramp attack. I'm sorry. I had to drink this Pedialyte. I'm starting to feel better. It had been like 3 minutes. They're like, you're scaring all our customers. You need to leave our store now. I was like, man. So I was like, all right, can I get this 12-pack before I go, though? Because I'm about to go drink when I get home this year. So they were like, no, get out our store. So I went and paid for it. Got home and I was telling my wife about it. I was like, man, that was the best workout I ever had in my life. And I've been working out 10 years, 7 days a week. Before that, I boxed for years, martial arts for years. So I've always been working out since I was a fat boy. And I was like, man, what happened? And it clicked. I was like, oh, the baking soda might have done it. So I start Googling. I'm Googling everything. I find out that 42% of boxers that took baking soda before a boxing match had 42% better punch output than boxers that didn't. Then I find out that marathon runners have been baking soda doping for years. I was like, what? Why have I never heard of this? So baking soda became a staple. I've been using baking soda just about every day for the last 2.5 years. That's why you're probably wondering, like, how's this dude working out this hard every day, never takes days off? I don't have to because the lactic acid doesn't build up. I'm not sore. No matter how much weight I lift. The one place that I do get sore is my legs. Because I've done legs probably 10 times in 5 years. I barely ever do legs. But not 10 times, probably 20 times. But that's the story. And now you know. It's the truth. You got to Google it. There's stuff that you find on there. Is baking soda a $2 anabolic? Is baking soda the best pre-workout? I made a YouTube video on baking soda. Got 10,000 views on that thing. It's legit. It's got like 65 likes, 0 unlikes. It's legit. Google it. It's for real.